Remote work has shifted from a short-term solution to a long-term reality for many professionals. While flexibility is often cited as a benefit, maintaining focus at home presents real challenges. Distractions, blurred boundaries, and digital overload can quietly erode productivity. Drawing from more than a decade of experience supporting remote teams and entrepreneurs, Gingerelli offers a grounded perspective on how professionals can protect their attention and structure their workdays more effectively. Gingerelli is based out of Worcester, Massachusetts and works in the field of digital operations and remote administrative consulting. Her professional work helps small businesses as well as their internal team members reduce the complexity of communications and workflows so they can operate more smoothly. The knowledge gained from this type of experience has led to her developing smart habits that allow her to maintain consistent focus throughout the day without having the need for strict schedules or adherence to particular productivity techniques. This article presents 5 tangible strategies to assist individuals in maintaining focus when working remotely and offers readers practical, actionable ideas. Unlike many articles that provide theoretical solutions, this article focuses on real-life examples to help readers learn how they may apply these techniques in their jobs regardless of position or preferred work style. A primary task to aid concentration from the comfort of your home is to have a designated area signaling when it is time to begin work. You do not need an official home office or elaborate workstation, but rather a consistent location to set up your workstation will help maintain a structured working environment. Having defined workspaces can set up your brain to receive signals of intense work, doing tasks, and send you signals to finish those tasks at that defined space. This could include a small desk or table, just for work, which can create a mental boundary. Gingerelli says to keep that workspace organized and has a purpose. An organized area that is not cluttered means that there are fewer distractions and makes it easier to get started on projects without the added friction of lost or cluttered items. Natural light is better than anything else, however, nothing is as important as having good steady lighting as opposed to just having bright lighting. Being able to use softer, more evenly distributed light will aid in reducing the tension on your eyes from long periods of viewing a computer monitor. For example, Gingerelli uses a ring light for video conferencing and 2 monitors so she does not have to change screens while working. The key to an effective workspace is not about being 100% perfect but having a clear intention. A workspace that helps you remain focused should have a neutral, functional feel and not a personal or multi-purpose appearance. While working remotely, there are many prompts we rely on when we are in a workplace to prompt us when to start and stop tasks. If we lose them, we may find our workdays will become increasingly disconnected from each other. The idea behind time blocking is to provide a simple way for workers to return to the structured environment they were used to. Rather than responding to task prompts as they come up, Gingerelli divides her day into several blocks, based on the different kinds of work that needs to be done, i.e., administrative, deep focus, and meetings, so that they are all completed together. This reduces the amount of time spent transitioning between jobs, which can take up a lot of one's energy over time. Timers are effective tools when learning new skills. By using lots of short, focused work periods with small breaks in between, you can keep your attention on what you are learning but not get burned out. For time spent on the internet, she uses digital timers like PomoFocus and Forest to help her monitor and keep track of her timeframes for each task she completes on the internet. The time blocks created should be flexible. Every day does not happen exactly as planned, and being rigid with time blocks will cause extra stress. We want to give guidance, not control, and allow you to modify your end approach while still having a clear direction in mind. Digital tools make remote work possible, but they also introduce constant interruptions. Email notifications, messaging platforms, and social media can quietly pull attention away from priority tasks. Rather than relying on willpower alone, Gingerelli sets practical limits on digital distractions. Blocking distracting websites during focus periods creates a buffer between intention and action. Browser extensions and built-in settings can enforce these boundaries without ongoing effort. Another method to help improve your performance at work through cognitive noise is by organizing your inbox. By decreasing the overall number of emails in your inbox, you will reduce the number of decisions you make throughout the day. You can also help to reduce cognitive noise by creating an organized desktop with no saved files. This will reduce the amount of visual distraction caused by having too many open files on your computer. These practices are not about eliminating digital tools, but about using them deliberately. By deciding when and how to engage, professionals regain control over their attention. Productivity is often framed around output, but sustained focus depends heavily on energy management. Dana Gingerelli approaches her workday with awareness of personal rhythms rather than rigid schedules. Morning is the best time to complete tasks with high levels of concentration. Make use of the afternoons for administrative items. By taking short breaks from tasks that can lead to burnout, you can recharge your focus and lower the likelihood of burnout. A simple way to recharge is to take a moment to stretch, step outside or close your eyes for a few moments. The intersection of where physical surroundings, environments, and personal behaviors intersect is found here. Using noise-canceling headphones helps to create consistency in your acoustical environment, whereas occasionally working out of cafes or co-working spaces will help you create a change in visual environments when necessary. The primary aspect of sustainable activity is that the routines you establish should allow you to have consistent and sustainable support to maintain your focus, rather than having short bursts of energy and then putting in long periods of exhaustion. Staying focused while working from home is not a one-time setup. Needs evolve, tools change, and workloads shift. Regular review helps ensure systems continue to serve their purpose. Dana Gingerelli periodically evaluates her tools and processes, keeping those that add clarity and removing those that create friction. This includes reviewing browser extensions, updating backup routines, and reassessing communication workflows. She relies on both cloud storage and local backups to maintain continuity and reduce stress around data loss. She is able to stay up to date with productivity-related information while minimizing her risk of becoming overwhelmed by countless trends by learning from several trusted blogs and newsletters. However, she must be selective in what to adopt. In many instances, choosing a simpler solution yields better results than adopting a complex one. Reflective approach has helped her develop a way to keep her focus techniques aligned with actual work requirements versus old beliefs concerning what will keep her productive. The flexibility of remote working also creates a more significant burden on everyone to manage their concentration. With no office space filled with others working alongside you and an inability to identify a specific time associated with a job or office routine, there is a need to be more intentional in developing focus. Dana Gingerelli frames focus as a skill that can be strengthened through thoughtful systems and realistic habits. Her approach avoids extremes, favoring practical adjustments over sweeping changes. By shaping the environment, structuring time, and reviewing tools with intention, remote professionals can create conditions that support meaningful work. While remote and hybrid models expand, establishing consistent foundations through these paradigms. As we develop our use of remote and hybrid models, the emphasis is moving away from resisting distraction and toward creating workdays that utilize both the attention and energy we have available.